And a pleasant good evening, everybody, and welcome to Stockton University as we have Northeast Conference playoff action in the League for Clubs tonight between Atlantic City FC and FC Monmouth. Hello, everybody. I'm Mark Narducci, and this should be a great one. A semifinal matchup. Atlantic City FC was the winner of the Northeast Conference South Division. Meanwhile, FC Monmouth was the second place finisher in the Northeast Conference North Division. And the winner of this game will play the winner of tonight's Med Oval versus Kensington SC game in the championship for the Northeast Conference. And that winner will advance to the national playoffs in Dallas. It should be a great one tonight. Let's get to the starting lineups first for FC Monmouth, which is 8-1-1 on the season. In goal will be the Yukon Husky Joe Grossman. In the back, Grayson Parks, Erid Sadloka, Sam Tinoco, and Charlie Joyce. In the midfield, Jake Homowitz, Andrew Araya, David Caputo. Up top, Andres Lazo, Patrick Shaw, and Lenny Aviles. Aviles, very dangerous. He scored a goal. These two teams played earlier this season, and FC Monmouth won on a goal in the 88th minute on a 2-1 score. For Atlantic City FC, which is 6-2-2, Drew Heil and Alex Lawrence up top, James Cahill, Uche Wokacha, Luke McNamee, and Jason Barrigan in the midfield. Kai Forsyth, Ryan Cleary, Kobe Perlaza, and Aiden McGuigan in the back. And in goal will be the St. Joe Hawk, Ryan Maroney. It's a good night for soccer, although it's very humid, and we could have rain in the forecast later in the evening. Game time temperature, 82 degrees. Winds up to 17 miles per hour. Our officials tonight, in the center is Kyle Wilsbach, DeMartyr Herstorff, and Tyler Carnegie are your assistant referees, and Owen Ogden is your fourth official here tonight. FC Monmouth in the white uniforms. It'll be Atlantic City FC in the purple. And again, the winner moves on to the championship of the Northeast Conference, and the loser, well, the season is over. A nice crowd here tonight at Stockton to see the Aces play. We said Atlantic City is 6-2-2, but one of the ties that they had turned into a loss with Med Oval when the officials stopped the game. But still, the Med Oval got the 3 points. Atlantic City FC did not get any. It did not affect Atlantic City FC as far as their seeding or anything, but it did affect actually FC Monmouth, which if the game had remained tied, FC Monmouth would have been the first place team in the North Division. But that's water over the dam right now. FC Monmouth to tap it off, and we're off. You see Kai Forsyth chasing the ball. He's got a nose guard on there. That's because he broke his nose a couple games ago. But he's ready to go. He'll be taking the throw here. Forsyth, of course, one of several players who plays for Division II Concord in West Virginia. By the way, we have to say a big addition for FC Monmouth. They did not think Patrick Shaw would be here. He's already had gone back to college at Coastal Carolina, but he is here, and he's wearing number 34, and he is very dangerous. Uche Wokacha trying to go to the outside to McNamee. McNamee gets the ball, but hit away by Tinoco, cleared in by McGuigan, out of bounds. It'll be a goal kick for FC Monmouth. The guy to watch, as we mentioned, Lenny Avila's number 11. He's on the right flank, and he's a Rutgers product, and he gave Atlantic City all sorts of trouble in that earlier 2-1 FC Monmouth win. Andrew Catalana, the head coach of Atlantic City in his first season. Hugh McDonald for FC Monmouth. There's Palazza. Kobe getting ready to play at St. Joe's University. In fact, he'll be teammates with his keeper, who he just went back to. Here comes Uche Wokacha, who plays here at Stockton and has had a tremendous summer here for Atlantic City. He was trying to go to Alex Lawrence, but Joyce, number 32, on the intercept. They're trying to work their way out from the back. Eric Sadloko, number 4, in the back. He'll come up, too. He can be an offensive threat. And right there, Lenny Avilas was taken down, so it'll be a free kick just inside midfield. They're trying to go down that left flank to Andrew Araya, number 10. He's another guy who's really, really been dangerous this season, with the second leading goal scorer for FC Monmouth with 5 goals. Pressure by Atlantic City. Good slide by Cahill as he steals the ball. McNamee fighting for it. Play on. Kai Forsyth back to Cleary. Cleary's been, no question, one of the best defenders. Number 5 has been in the League for Clubs. This is both teams' first season because it's the League for Clubs' first season. 48 teams. Lawrence, number 20. Watch him for Atlantic City. He'll put on a ton of pressure on the defense. There he is again. He's making things very difficult. Joyce will try to now take it up from the left side. Homowitz made the touch there. Started his career, number 15 did, right here at Stockton. He's now a player at Rowan. And a nice play by Kobe Pralaza on the far side, number 27, as he shielded the ball. Did not let David Caputo, who's another explosive player, number 8 for FC Monmouth, also from Rowan. A number of the top players from Rowan are on the field for both teams here today. Caputo. Araya now trying to cut the ball in. That ball's kicked out, and it's going to be a corner kick for FC Monmouth. Andrew Araya, who began his college career at NJIT, transferring to Fairleigh Dickinson, and he's on the corner. Forsyth got his head on it, and that ball kicked over the goal. I believe that was number 32, Charlie Joyce, as Sadloka and Joyce coming up from the back in that corner kick situation. Perlaza now looking at his options. Jason Barragan. Barragan had missed some games with an ankle injury. He looked a lot better last game, and it looks like he's moving well here tonight. Both teams are in the early going. Nice job by Wokacha trying to switch fields. Cahill was bumped that time by Grayson Parks. He put his arm up, but that'll be a free kick for Atlantic City. Looks like Forsyth ready to line things up. Kai with 3 goals on the season. He's another one. Oh, no, it's going to be Cleary, excuse me. To Forsyth. They'll switch the fields and move it around. Perlaza. I'll tell you, with Perlaza and Cleary in the back, very good in the air. Atlantic City. Good footwork there by Joyce. But again, Atlantic City, maybe not high pressing, but still making it difficult. Cahill got a foot on that ball. And I think there was a handball there. Nope, they had a drop. McNamee on the steal. Lawrence tries to go through Saloka, but Grossman on the dive. Joseph Grossman coming off his line very quickly. Tinoco now from the left side. Perlaza goes back to his keeper, and Maroney gets rid of it. Homowitz almost made an outstanding play, and he gets it again. Homowitz to Caputo. Couple Rowan guys there. Avilas, so dangerous. You notice Atlantic City had a weak side defender on him as well, because he's just so quick turning that corner. And it's still going to be a throw-in for FC Monmouth. Both teams marking pretty tightly here in the early going. Grayson Parks, a rising junior at NJIT. He was going inside there for Patrick Shaw, but Shaw just couldn't quite trap the ball. There's Drew Heil. He had 2 goals last game in that 3-2 victory right here at Stockton over First State. First State needed that win to earn a playoff spot. That allowed Kensington to clinch the 2nd seed in the South Division. Wokacha looking to make something happen. Both teams doing a nice job switching the fields, but also the opponents are doing a good job defending it. Perlaza tried to go to Cahill. You know, Cahill has done a tremendous job running down the flank this season. James from Drew University, number 12. Here comes McNamee. Pass a little bit too far. Trying to go to Drew Heil. We're just told that Med Oval has taken a 1-0 lead on Kensington SC. Their game started, I think, the same time as this one did. Both were scheduled at 7:30. Of course, Med Oval clinched the division with last week's 2-0 win over FC Monmouth. Here's Shaw. Shaw still with the ball. Shaw taken down by Perlaza that time. And we're going to get a card. First yellow of the game, that's on Kobe Perlaza. So this is a dangerous situation for FC Monmouth. Araya over the ball. Boy, that wall doesn't look 10 yards away. I think they're going to have to walk it off. No, they're not. They're keeping it there. I think he's asking. Think he's asking to walk it off. You know, you could kind of eye it. Yeah. That might not seem like much, but it's a big difference from where this ball is being shot. Andrew O'Reilly, you know he's going for the goal right here. Shot blocked by the wall. And Cahill now brings it out. Cahill still with the ball, getting by 2 players. McNamee keeps his balance. McNamee goes to the far side. Cross in. And that ball will go out of bounds. Aiden McGuigan looking to send that ball in. And out to Noko. He can carry from the back. Sadloka. So calm and composed with the ball is number 4. But they'll go all the way back to Grossman. Alex Lawrence continues to be like a one-man high press, although Heil came up on that ball then, too, as well. Drew Heil has not had a whole lot of touches. This is only his 3rd game, number 11, for Atlantic City. There's Caputo. Caputo, can he keep control? Kicked away by Forsyth. Barragan. Oh, the pressure by both teams is immense. There's Caputo. Excellent control there. Barragan got his head on that ball, and Wokacha tried to clear it, but Shaw got his foot on it. Wokacha couldn't quite. And here comes Uche. But a nice job by Sadloka. We said he can come up offensively, too, as well. And Forsyth made the defensive play, but it'll be a throw on the near side for FC Monmouth. We're scoreless here in the 14th minute. Grayson Parks. Problem with defending FC Monmouth, they have a bunch of guys that could really break you down one-on-one. There's Avilas. That's a pretty good play by McNamee that time. But it is still going to be FC Monmouth on the throw. Parks goes all the way back to Joyce. Wokacha on the intercept. Heil. Well, one thing we're noticing in the early going is FC Monmouth is not letting Heil, number 11, have very much space. See, FC Monmouth is not high pressing. They're backing up about midfield, but then it's very tough to get the ball past Lawrence to Heil. Again, Forsyth with the ball. He's the most accurate long passer on this team. Lawrence. Yep, he's got to get it back. See, they are FC Monmouth, if you notice, is just packing it in. If you're Atlantic City, you've got to be very, very patient. McNamee beats 2 guys. McNamee coming up. McNamee with the long shot wide. So Luke McNamee, who has missed the last couple games, certainly a welcome addition here tonight for Atlantic City. Hamowitz, 15, who just touched that ball. So heady, doesn't hold it very long. Perlaza back to his keeper, Moroni. In goal for last week's 3-2 victory over First State in the regular season finale for Atlantic City. Again, looking to switch over to Cahill. Cahill has done a great job all season on that left flank. Going to Lawrence. And kicked away by Sedloka, but it's going to be a corner kick. Oh, now we're told it's 1-1 between Kensington and Med Oval. Now the big headers are coming in for Atlantic City, including Cleary, Perlaza. That's a great kick, and how about the punch out that time by Grossman? Boy, that was an outstanding play by the keeper as a well-placed corner kick. That time as we have a foul. Well-placed corner kick by Cahill. It'll be a free kick just inside midfield for FC Monmouth. Parks will try to work it from the outside. Good anticipation by Cahill that time as he made the intercept. Barrigan now with the ball. Cleary to Wokacha. Ball a little bit too far, but Uche did a great job of staying with it. Tight corners. Heil kicked it back. Cleary now will try to bring it up from the center. At midfield, Cleary and Barrigan are teammates at Rowan, defending NJAC champions. Lawrence on the pass from Forsyth. Lawrence trying to go in and set Loco with a fine defensive play that time. Cahill. Heil. And he was pushed, and it's going to be a free kick, and now this is kind of a dangerous situation for Atlantic City. Forsyth lining things up. I mean, he's looking toward that far post. That's where everybody for Atlantic City is lining up. And that's where he goes. Head ball, Perlaza hit the post and tapped in. Now the offside flag up. Cahill was the one that tapped it in, and that will not be a goal. So Grossman puts the ball down. Grossman again on the outside. Orion, number 10, has not gotten many touches, but he has it right now. That was a good ball. Shaw back to Orion. Nice give and go by FC Monmouth. Play on. Caputo. Caputo with the ball. Caputo trying to create space. back pass. Lawrence got a piece of it. Good possession here, but a nice job by Atlantic City making FC Monmouth go backwards. Barragan on the intercept. McNamee with the ball, looking for somebody. I'll tell you, both teams are really, really marking tightly. As we said, neither team really high pressing, but once you get to about midfield, there are very few openings. You have to be patient. Heil tried to go with the ball, but back to Grossman. Tinico, they're trying to pressure him. Homowitz had to go back to his keeper. I'll tell you, there's a nice flow to FC Monmouth's passing. It's one touch. Here comes FC Monmouth. Caputo to Aviles. Aviles crossing in. And that was hit off Cleary, so it'll be a corner kick for FC Monmouth. The second of the game. 2-0. 2-0? Okay, we're told 2-1 Med Oval, leading Kensington. We're getting some great updates here. Andrew Araya on the corner kick. Wokacha was the second one to head that ball. Cleary now with a lot of pressure, more pressure than FC Monmouth has shown, and it almost paid off there as Homowitz almost made the intercept. But here comes Forsyth. Started out the season with 2 goals in that opening 7-1 win over Lighthouse. Moroni, Andres Lago on the intercept. Caputo, so dangerous with the ball. Arroyo, Homowitz, Tinoco. It's a great possession game, but Atlantic City very patient defensively, not overcommitting. Homowitz. Caputo, you love the way he buys himself time. Homowitz again, and Cleary on the intercept that time. But Tinoco going in. Shot! Just wide. Oh, he had his hands on his head that time. "26 minutes and we're scoreless. But FC Monmouth has stepped it up with the pressure here. That's a nice move by Wokacha that time as he got by Andres Lazo. Quiggin tried to pass it. I think he was looking for McNamee that time. Wow, that must be a wild game between Med Oval and Kensington. It's now 2-2 in the first half. Of course, remember, Kensington came here to Stockton and played Atlantic City FC to a 2-2 draw. Caputo Caputo was looking to go down that left flank to Lazo. The pass just a little bit away. Caputo, 2 goals this summer. There he goes. He can buy himself some time so well. Avila's trying to get it, but cleared away by Cleary. Homowitz now with the ball inside midfield. McNamee with a fine move now. He's coming up. Lawrence, shot! Just wide. Alex Lawrence, who's the last couple games, number 20, has really, really given this offense a spark. Getting ready to play for LaSalle, his second season. Homowitz, so cool with the ball, but he got rid of that. He was looking to go long to Shaw. Nobody there, so it'll be run down by Kobe Perlaza. Perlaza, by the way, he's used to this kind of weather. He's from Houston, Texas. McNamee. McGuigan tried to shoot it, but it was blocked that time by Lazo. Lazo came back and did a fine defensive job blocking that shot. Homowitz, he's kind of been like the quarterback. Shaw. And Shaw, they're saying, pushed his way through, so it'll be a free kick for Atlantic City going the other way. And again, you see FC Monmouth backing up, content to let the defenders bring it out, but only to a point now. Forsyth with it. Cleary switches to Perlaza. Now, see if he switches to the left side. That's where he looks like he's looking. And Grossman makes the catch there as McNamee was on the doorstep. Avilas blocked that time by Forsyth. 2 men on Barragan. Stolen away. Great footwork by Caputo that time, and the foul was drawn by his Rowan teammate, Barragan. Araya now working that left side. Tinico. Caputo, he's been beating 1 or 2 men and getting space for himself. Parks on the cross. Cleary with the head ball. Heil couldn't control it, so it's back to Tinico. Fakes to go back, but great pressure by Lawrence. Both teams going from defense to offense fairly quickly. Homowitz, 15, has been the target guy who's kind of starting things off. Sedloka. Here's Caputo. Avilas. Nah, he'd like to have that one back. Looked like he was trying to one-time across. It'll be a goal kick for Atlantic City. We're scoreless in the 32nd minute. Again, they back up. They let Cleary have a little bit of room. There's Barragan. Barragan with Caputo on him. That's been a nice battle. And how about Homowitz on the steal? Homowitz. Caputo, one touches it. Tinico, we know he can go on goal. We saw him before with that shot. Lazo. Good defense by Atlantic City. And coming back on that ball, who made the play was Lawrence that time. That's great hustle. Wokacha trying to hit Lawrence. And cleared away by Charlie Joyce. Cleary all alone at midfield. Forsyth. Good pass by McNamee to Cahill. Cahill trying to work that left side. Cahill on the cross. Grossman with the play in goal. Well, a lot of the success this season for Atlantic City has been Cahill working that left flank. And there was an opportunity that time. Look at Homowitz, so good with the ball. Number 15 for FC Monmouth. We're calling his number quite a bit. Parks now from the right side, right at midfield. Caputo couldn't get a hold of it. And Wokacha coming back, making the defensive play for Atlantic City. Boy, hard to find an open purple shirt here with the way FC Monmouth is playing here defensively. Heil, one of the few touches that number 11 has had. Of course, Heil had been wearing 17. This is the first time we've seen him with number 11. Here's McNamee. McNamee going to Cahill. Cahill inside. Parks blocked. Lawrence lines it up. Shot blocked. It was off. It wouldn't have been on goal anyway, but Joyce made the block there. McGuigan. Heil with the shot. And Drew Heil on the near post. And Atlantic City takes a 1-0 lead. Drew Heil with an absolute missile. His third goal of the season. And his season has consisted of 3 games. So it was Heil in the 35th minute. And it's 1-0 Atlantic City.
Aces goal scoreline number 11, Drew Heil.
We were just saying that Drew had been wearing number 17, but we were told today that he's an 11. And it's funny, he has not had a lot of touches, but he certainly made use of that. You know, not only can he break down defenders one-on-one as well as anybody on the team, but you saw that rocket shot into the near post. Perfectly placed. And the Aces lead 1-0. Semi-final playoff game. We said it before. This might be the best crowd we've seen here. It's a nice crowd here at Stockton. Said Loca. Well, he's been effective carrying the ball. Heil, of course, will entering his first season at Rider University, where he'll be a teammate of another Atlantic City player, Daniel Gonzalez. Joyce from the far side, up the middle, Tinico, Shaw, Wokacha on the block that time. And here comes Heil. Heil on the right side, the far side, to Lawrence. Lawrence has Joyce to beat. Now he has about 3 white shirts near him. Gets it to Heil. Heil on the right side, looking to cross. Headed out by Parks. Barragan. Cahill with the move. Shot. Score. James Cahill. 38th minute and it's 2-0. For Cahill, that is his 5th goal of the summer.
Aces goal scored by number 12, James Cahill. Aces goal number 12, James Cahill.
Looked like Grossman got a piece of it, but that was a hard shot that time, and Cahill was very decisive for goal number 5. I'll tell you, the people at Drew University have to be excited with the big summer that Cahill has had. And now FC Monmouth, down by 2. Here's Shaw. To Lazo, that was a nice idea that time, but just a little too much on the pass, so it'll be a goal kick for Atlantic City. You know, we haven't had many stoppages in this game other than for the 2 goals that have been scored. Cahill on the head ball. That's a great move by Homowitz that time. That is tremendous job by 15. Joyce. Here comes FC Monmouth. Cross inside, headed out by Forsyth. Aviles going down the right flank, on the cross. Head ball by Forsyth again. That's an excellent job that time by McNamee. He brought that ball down, kept possession, got it back. What a job by 23. Cleary, I think he was going for Wokacha on that right side. Araya, so dangerous with the ball. Well, we noticed looks like FC Monmouth has moved Tinico up. And it looks like they're playing 3 in the back now. Parks on the cross. Forsyth again on the deflection. Tinico. Parks. Caputo with the touch. Still FC Monmouth ball. That's a nice ball right there. And blocked by Forsyth, but it'll be the 3rd corner kick of the half for Monmouth. Lazo lining it up. I don't know if he's going to take it. No. Araya, who, by the way, has taken a couple of really good ones here. Ball's out. They're saying it's going to be a goal kick for Atlantic City. 42nd minute. Atlantic City leading FC Monmouth 2-0 in this Northeast Conference semifinal in the League for Clubs. Barragan. There's Heil. You know, it's interesting. Heil got that goal. He hasn't had a ton of touches here tonight, but he certainly made them worthwhile. And what I like about Heil, even when he plays up top, he comes back a lot for the ball, makes a touch, and then tries to find that open space. Forsyth, but he's called for the foul as Aviles is down. One thing they haven't allowed is Aviles to work that right flank the way he loves to do it. He's so dangerous. Intercepted by Heil. Out the Cahill. McNamee now carrying. McNamee trying to make the shot. Blocked. That was blocked by Sedloka. Back to Forsyth. Perlaza. Again, FC Monmouth continues. Look how far back FC Monmouth is dropping. Barragan trying to thread the needle, but stolen by Sedloka. Shaw, can he get control of it down that left side? Shaw with Perlaza to beat. And he's taken down and draws the foul. Quickly up. Blocked away by Perlaza that time. Here comes Parks. Parks has had a lot of room coming from the back. Aviles blocked that time by Forsyth. Cleared away by Cleary. A lot of pressure by FC Monmouth here. Sedloka trying to go long. Oh, they tried to head it back. It looked like McGuigan tried to head it back to his keeper, but it wouldn't go there. So we'll have the fourth corner kick of the half. And it's going to be Andrew Araya. You know, he's been dangerous taking corners from either side. Sedloka very dangerous in this situation. How about Cleary on that head ball? That's a great play by Lawrence. He not only got possession, he kicked it off FC Monmouth. It'll be Atlantic City on the throw. Very humid night as both teams are feeling it. We had a game time temperature of 82 degrees. Cleary to McNamee. And Heil will go back to Perlaza. That's a nice move by Perlaza. He faked that he was going outside and then went up the middle. Here's Barragan. Couldn't get control of it. We're in stoppage time here in the first half. Cahill now. Cahill on the move. Heil couldn't quite control that one. And Sedloka sends it out to Caputo. Caputo hasn't had a lot of touches lately. How about Cahill on that breakup with Caputo? Nice move by McNamee. Step over, got it back to Lawrence. Now, we talked about how crisply FC Monmouth has been passing. Atlantic City doing the same on the short game. Cleary with the long ball. The offside flag is up. Even though Heil was offside, that was a nice job settling that ball. That was a hard ball to settle. He just put it right by his foot. Joyce on the free kick. Wokacha made the intercept. Here's Kyle. To Wokacha. Uche looking for some help. Crosses it to the other side to Cahill. Cahill in a one-on-one situation. Cahill, shot! And McNamee just wide. I'll tell you, in the final 20 minutes here in this half, Atlantic City really working the ball well. Can't be a lot of stoppage time left. We're into the 48th minute. Grossman on the long goal kick, and that's it. So goals by Drew Heil and James Cahill have supplied Atlantic City with a 2-0 lead in this playoff semifinal in the Northeast Conference. At the half, it's the Aces leading FC Monmouth 2-0. We'll be back for second half action in a bit.
Time for your first half recap and scoring for Atlantic City Football Club Aces. Drew Heil with the first goal. James Cahill with the second. Aces 2, FC Monmouth 0. As you get ready for the second half of action, still time to grab some fresh pizza, some cold drinks, and your Aces merch.
Chris, here we go. You ready? And welcome back as we get ready for second half action with Atlantic City leading FC Monmouth by a 2-0 score. It's interesting because FC Monmouth controlled a lot of the play here, but Atlantic City doing a nice job on the counterattack. Again, Atlantic City in the purple uniforms, FC Monmouth in the white, and we begin second half action. Now remember, in the first half, really neither team high pressed, although Lawrence for Atlantic City was like a one-man high press at times. We'll see if FC Monmouth alters that strategy. Wokacha at midfield. Barragan. See, Atlantic City's in no hurry. I mean, they're going to almost force, there's Heil, they're going to force FC Monmouth maybe to put a little more pressure on the ball. Cleary, Cahill, Lawrence. Oh, what a first half Lawrence had. Lawrence crosses it in, looking for McGuigan. And Grossman gets to the ball and gets it out quickly to Caputo. Perlaza on the intercept. And Drew Heil causes the foul. It'll be an Atlantic City free kick. Wokacha back to Forsyth. Forsyth. Maybe a little miscommunication there. Ball goes out, so it'll be a throw on the far side for FC Monmouth. Chase down, Lazo. Now looking to go on the attack. Araya calling for the ball, just one touches it. Sedloka now trying to go long ball. We haven't seen a lot of that from FC Monmouth. This has been a patient team working the ball. And again, Lawrence is almost like a one-man press. Look at the pressure that 20 is putting on. They were looking for Caputo up the middle. That ball a little bit too far. Maroney with it. Barragan. Tinico on the intercept. Caputo. Caputo still with the ball. Aviles off Atlantic City. It'll be a corner kick. Now they're calling it a goal kick here. I think if you're Atlantic City, though, you can't just sit back on this 2-0 lead. Heil. Boy, that was a great chest trap that time by Lawrence to Heil. That was an incredible play. Cahill over to Heil. Cahill again. Cahill still with the ball. Heil. Barragan. Barragan on a spin move. Now Atlantic City with a good possession. And they're calling it a goal kick. Looks like all the starters are still into the game here. Now some pressure by Atlantic City. And Joyce had to go back to his keeper. They were looking to go to Shaw long. Here's McNamee. Wokacha now with the ball. Barragan. Lawrence ping-ponging it here. Cross inside. Joyce the head ball out. That could have been dangerous. Lazo first to retrieve it. Caputo with a nice one touch to keep possession. Caputo now. On the long ball. Aviles. And broken up by Forsyth. You know, Aviles had some space on that right side. Forsyth with another big defensive play. Of course, Forsyth, one of many players on this Atlantic City team that plays for Division II Concord. Barragan was looking to go back to Cahill. Here comes FC Monmouth. Shaw trying to run to an open spot. Aviles trying to cut in, and Cleary not only cleared the ball but drew the foul that time, and he's down on the ground. Ryan Cleary, Washington Township High School product, Rowan University. Had the game winner in Rowan's 3-1 win over Stockton in the NJAC championship game this past season. It was Stockton's first appearance in the NJC title game in 2 decades. Cahill to McNamee. McNamee. That's a nice defensive play that time by number 4, Eric Sidloka. Here comes FC Monmouth. McGuigan kicked it to Barragan. One Rowan player to another. Here's Lawrence. Lawrence getting some steam. Lawrence trying to line up. Shot wide. It looks like Barragan is going to the sidelines. He's played a great game. And it looks like Daniel Gonzalez in for him. Gonzalez with 5 goals. 4 of them came in one game against Lighthouse. It is Gonzalez into the game. Here's Cahill. Wokacha still with the ball for Atlantic City. Very, very patient. Gonzalez to Heil. Heil. It's interesting, when number 11 gets the ball, there were like 3 white shirts on him. Cahill. Crossing it in. Joyce hit it out. And Caputo with a nice head ball to the outside. But it's going to be Atlantic City on the far side on the throw. McNamee. McNamee still trying to work. Cahill. Inside, and it's going to be a goal kick. For FC Monmouth. Hey, talked about some of our sponsors. Archer Griner PC, scoring legal wins for over 95 years to keep our team on the pitch. There's Palazza on the intercept. Lawrence, can he get to the ball? And that'll be a goal kick. Parks did a nice job chasing that ball down. And here comes FC Monmouth the other way. Araya was stuck there that time by Gonzalez on the steal. So Gonzalez came in right away, making his presence felt. Here's Heil with some room. Hasn't had a lot of it here tonight. Heil now going to it. Heil. Forsythe tried to line up there. Play on. Heil kicked it. And they're calling a foul on the Aces. And it's FC Monmouth coming the other way quickly. Araya. Lazo. Lazo got by two people in there. What a slide that time by Perlaza. Shaw. Shaw, you cannot give him any room. Caputo, save Maroney. Well, David Caputo got a lot on that shot, but it went right at goal, and Maroney with the save. One of the best forms of attacking here in the second half for FC Monmouth. Yeah, there's a reason both teams are in the playoffs. There's just a lot of skill on both teams. Here's Lawrence. Lawrence has Joyce to beat. Nope, he could not keep it in. That's a good defensive play by Joyce. 32. Did not let him, not only didn't let him turn the corner, didn't let him get the ball. Tinico on the throw for FC Monmouth. He's got Lazo there, but he's Araya. That's a great play by 10. Araya with the body position that time, but wasn't able to keep it in, so it'll be McGuigan on the throw to Bocacha. Perlaza will go back. How about Cleary? Just this little step over, got it right back to Perlaza. Here's Bocacha. McNamee. Cahill. Cahill coming in. Cahill, shot, save, Grossman. Well, James Cahill remains dangerous attacking. Lazo. Araya. Looking to go long. Cahill did a nice job getting control of that ball. They were trying to go to Avila's on that right side, and they have not gotten Avila's in the type of one-on-one situations they'd like him to have. Number 11 just so dangerous with the ball. That was Cahill with an aggressive foul. So it'll be inside midfield. Caputo. Araya with the ball, trying to go one-on-one. Lazo, and hit out of bounds by Perlaza. It'll be a corner kick. as Andrew Araya, who has been very dangerous on these corners. I believe this is corner number 6 for FC Monmouth. Watch for force, said Loca. Joyce also in there. Oh, that ball just got by. I think it went over, said Loca. I don't know if he got a piece of it, but Maroney there to scoop it up. 60th minute, 2-0 Atlantic City. Can't be casual with these passes now. A little more pressure by FC Monmouth. How about Wokacha? Wokacha has some room. Will he line up to shoot it? He can fire it. Wokacha with a shot just over the crossbar. Oh, man. Uche Wokacha is about as fast with the ball as anybody on this Atlantic City team. Tinico. Palazzo will have to go back to his keeper. That ball was bouncing. That was not an easy ball to hit by Maroney. Araya, so dangerous on that first move. Araya's Shaw's calling for it, but they couldn't get to him. Too many purple shirts there. That's a nice job by Gonzalez, kicking the ball out. How about Heil on the steal that time? How many times has he come back to make a big defensive play? And number 11's playing all over the field here tonight for Atlantic City. Maroney has a little bit of time. Cleary in the back. Now a little more pressure. Scholl's putting on a lot of pressure. Not a little, but a lot. That almost came to fruition. There's Heil. And Grossman, you saw how far out of his goal he came to make that play because Heil was right there. Here comes McNamee. Cahill. Cahill again. Cahill has a little bit of room. And kicked out of there by Grayson Parks. So it'll be a throw on the far side. I wonder if Wokacha will take this throw. Yeah, I think they're going to have 10 do it. Because he's got the kind of throw that could make this feel like a corner kick. Yeah, so they're going to wait and let Wokacha on the throw. Yep, that's exactly what's going to happen. Here comes Uche. Long throw. He's looking for McNamee. McNamee actually got his head on that ball. Jack Longo now, number 2 with the ball right now, into the game for FC Monmouth. The longest tenured player on the team. Also, Nathaniel Anevsky, number 33 into the game. That's who he was looking for. And it looks like Alex Lawrence is coming out of the game. What a game he's played here for Atlantic City. Number 7 for Atlantic City into the game, Fisher Hudak, who's provided some great play up top this year for the Aces. There's Aviles on the far side. Aviles trying to make the spin move. Still keeps possession. Brett Sieg, number 22, also into the game. So wholesale substitutions by Coach Hugh McDonald. That ball goes out, and it'll be a goal kick for Atlantic City. Hugh McDonald's done a fine job with this FC Monmouth team. Of course, he's the associate head coach at Monmouth. Not much of a break. They're going to be starting their preseason camp, he was telling me, early August. Maroney on the goal kick. They're looking for Shaw. He's on that far side. He hasn't had a ton of touches. And they're saying he was fouled that time, and he's down on the ground. Again, we hope Shaw's okay. He had a string of, as we said, 4 goals in 5 games for this team. Just finished his freshman year at Coastal Carolina. He was down there but came back for this game. He originally wasn't going to play. Araya, punched out by Maroney. Caputo. And that ball went out of bounds that time. McNamee couldn't quite keep it in. It was Longo on the throw. Caputo. Again, Atlantic City has continued to make FC Monmouth pass it in the back. Araya trying to make control there, but how about Gonzalez on that steal? To Hudak. Fisher looking for some help. Gonzalez. Barrigan, and there's a lot more pressure now by FC Monmouth. Atlantic City having to be a little careful in the back. Gonzalez trying to settle things now. And the pressure backs off just a little bit. Hudak. They're going to McGuigan on the right flank. Can McGuigan keep it in? Yes, he can. McGuigan. Will he turn the corner? Going inside. Heil shot. And I don't know if Joyce got a piece of that. But how about Gonzalez on that tackle? Play on. Ball goes out. Joyce and Sedloka, 2 big defenders in the back there. Caputo. They're battling for possession. Hudak. Hudak with 2 men on him. He's still trying to keep possession. Longo may have gotten away with a push there. Oh, how about Gonzalez? How many steals has 21 made for Atlantic City since he's come into the game? Hudak Can he wind up? Can he shoot it? Shot. Save Grossman. And again, FC Monmouth doing a great job going from defense to offense quickly. That ball was kicked with a little too much on it. Here's Cleary all the way in the back. Scholl chasing him. And we're going to get a yellow card on FC Monmouth. Atlantic City trying to work that side. I think that card was on Avilas. I'm not positive. Lots of pressure and have to go all the way back. Perlaza going for the chip. Heil was onside. Heil, oh, he tried to make the cross, and a fine play by Joyce that time as he saved the potential break right on goal. 32 with the defensive play. Boy, Heil is so dangerous, as we said, the way he can break people down. So it'll be Atlantic City on the corner kick. McNamee. Atlantic City not sending as many people into the box, although Cleary is one of them, and he's certainly going to be a target. I believe that was Forsyth on the head ball. What a defensive stick that time by McGuigan. Forsyth with the ball at midfield. Now Wilkacha. One thing about Atlantic City, the Aces have been very patient with the ball. They don't see anything because, again, FC Monmouth has been dropping everybody back from the midfield on. Hudak has Homowitz to beat on that far side. Hudak on the cross. Nobody there. And Nevsky now will bring it out. Longo couldn't keep it in. Longo, recent graduate of Ithaca. Cleary. You don't want to mess around with Scholl there. I'll tell you, Scholl putting on some pressure. And Atlantic City clears it. But I think we're getting a card. Yes, we are. We're in the 74th minute. Atlantic City leading 2-0. Both goals in the first half by Heil and Cahill. Kai Forsyth, who returned after missing last game with that broken nose. McNamee leaving the game and into the lineup, Justin Cecchinecchio, the former St. Augustine Hermit. And Cecchinecchio got his first touch there. Cahill. Shot! Score, Cecchinecchio!
Aces, goal.
So Justin Cecchinecchio looked like he was your goal scorer there. Just got into the game. In the 75th minute.
29, Justin Cecchinecchio.
Justin Cecchinecchio with the goal, number 29.
So Cecchinecchio with his second of the season, and it's 3-0. Cleared away that time by Perlaza. So now FC Monmouth has to throw the kitchen sink out of Atlantic City. And Nevsky there. Araya. Sedloka. Uche Wokacha. Nice little step over there. And you notice the pressure is heating up for FC Monmouth. Oh, Wokacha did a nice job keeping possession. There's Cecchinecchio. Cahill. And it's going to be a free kick. And another card by FC Monmouth. The last we had heard, it was 2-2 in the other playoff game between Kensington and Met Oval. That's still the case, we're told. Forsyth on the free kick. Chips it in, and Grossman thought about catching it, but lets it go. Number 12, Anthony Perez into the game for FC Monmouth. Perez getting ready for his college season at Temple. Also into the game, number 13, Noah Jones. They're calling that foul on Atlantic City. So it'll be a free kick. Gonzalez, who since he's come in, 21 for Atlantic City, has really done a yeoman job defensively. Obi Apoku was also into the game for FC Monmouth. Longo trying to carry. Anevsky. And an excellent play by Perlaza that time. So it'll be a throw for Monmouth. Anevsky on the throw. Long one there. He heads it, but it goes backwards. Longo trying to keep the ball in. But it'll be Atlantic City on the near side on the throw. It looks like Drew Heil is going to get the rest of the evening off. And what a game he's had. In fact, what a 3 games he's had. Ryan Gale, the rising senior at Rowan University, another guy that creates a lot of havoc up top. Former Triton Mustang. Anevsky. Wokacha with the steal. That's a dangerous pass up the middle. And that's a wide shot that time. That was by Perez. As we said, Perez getting ready for the season for the Temple Owls. Team playing in the American Athletic Conference, a very, very good conference. Here's Wokacha near midfield. Goes all the way to the left side to Cahill. Forsythe ran the ball down and kicks it out of bounds. But a nice job by Kai. I'll tell you, it can't be easy playing with that mask and that, recovering from that broken nose. Everything's bunched on the far side. Longo keeps it in. He's got a little bit of room. Caputo. That's a nice pass by Caputo, but Gonzalez battles the ball. What a play by Gonzalez that time. Still kept in by Caputo. Anevsky on the left flank. And he's taken down that time by Aiden McGuigan, so it'll be a free kick for FC Monmouth. Even though it's a tough angle there, Brett Siege, he wants the 10 yards. So they'll walk it off. Will Siege try to curl it into that near post? We'll see. No, he goes for the head ball. And cleared away by Wokacha. What a two-way game Uche has played on his college field as he'll be entering his senior season at Stockton. Ball cleared away by Perlaza. How many times has he done that today? Siege on the throw on the far side. Still a lot of traffic. You have to say, what a job done by first-year Atlantic City coach Andrew Catalan. Of course, he was the assistant last season, taken over the reins this year and has just done a fine job. And McGuigan gets a well-deserved round of applause as he leaves the game for Atlantic City. And he'll be replaced by number 18, Owen Edwards. Long ball in there. Maroney punches it out. I don't know if he would have had a time to catch that ball. Going down the side. And Sedloka kicks it over the goal. That was a nice service by O.B. Apoku. Apoku's come in this game in the last few minutes, has had a few good runs here for FC Monmouth. Well, again, if Atlantic City holds on, they would host on Saturday only if Kensington upsets Med Oval. If not, they'd have to travel to Med Oval. How about Forsyth? I'll tell you, the players in the back tonight for Atlantic City have done yeoman's work. Longo. He's been carrying the ball a lot since he came in from the back. Hudad on the slide tackle that time. Anevsky. Stolen again by Wokacha, and he'll just clear that ball out to the middle. That's a big head ball by Noah Jones that time for FC Monmouth. At midfield, Longo, Anevsky, trying to cut it in now. Longo still with the ball. It goes out, and it'll be a goal kick for the Aces. Atlantic City in firm control here, 88th minute, up 3-0. Could easily say this is one of the best performances that the Aces have had this year. And it's going to be a goal kick. You know, this was an FC Monmouth team that had not lost until last week, 2-0 at Med Oval. It was a game where Med Oval just threw tons of people in the offensive zone, had lots of chances. Got to see that game on the live stream. FC Monmouth had some chances too, hit a post. Had one shot, I believe it was by Caputo, that was stoned by the keeper. Maroney, who's been so solid in goal tonight. Longo. Goes to the outside. Long shot just wide. I think that was Anevsky that time. Zach Maddock coming into the game for Atlantic City. Actually, I think that was Siege on that shot, excuse me. Maddock has contributed a lot to this team. He's had several starts. Who dat? Has Edwards on the right side, but he's in no hurry. Tyler Wagner into the game for Atlantic City in the back, wearing number 4. Wagner getting ready for his season at Westchester University. That's a nice pass by Hudak, but just a little bit too far for Edwards. We're now in stoppage time. FC Monmouth looking to get in the scoring column. Edwards. Oh, he passed that ball through the legs. Here's Chakanekio. Almost had Gale. Stolen. And Sadloka on that steal. You know, FC Monmouth has done a really nice job, attacking. They just, in that final third, have had some problems. Hudak. Stone that time. Shot again. Roseman. Oh, man. 2 saves. Gale first. Atlantic City still putting on the pressure. Gonzalez. They're really working the ball well here. Atlantic City is. Who dat? He can wind up from there. Oh, it's a nice move to get himself a little bit of space. But stolen away. Excellent job. Cleary running it down. Sadloka was the steal, made the steal down there. We're into the 3rd minute of stoppage time. It's 3-0 Atlantic City. Forsyth to Cahill, both of them have gone the entire game. Cleary has also played the whole game, as has Wokacha. Here comes a dangerous situation, but the cross goes wide. And Nevsky, he was taken down. So we're going to have a penalty kick here. And I think Wagner got a card along with it. Aviles. With a save by Maddock. How about that? Maddock, who just came into the game, made an outstanding save. What are they saying, that he left early? Well, Vilas gets another shot at it here. They're saying that Maddox left early. And he scores. Lenny Avilas increases his team lead in goals to 7. '95th minute, that goal. Can't imagine there's going to be a lot more stoppage time. Edwards, a lot of pressure now. Maddox got to just clear it out of there, and that's what he does. Of course, Atlantic City can't relax here because FC Monmouth is coming full force here. Certainly energized by that penalty kick goal. And that's it. Atlantic City is going to the championship game of the Northeast Conference. Who they play, we still won't know.
It is the Aces' first playoff win in team history.
I'm told by our producer that Medoval and Kensington are going into overtime, so Atlantic City will be hosting on Saturday if Kensington beats Medoval. If not, it'll be Atlantic City traveling to Medoval on Saturday for the Northeast Conference Championship. But the Aces are in the title game with one of their most, if not their most, impressive performances of the season. Drew Heil opened the scoring in the 35th minute, his third of the year. James Cahill then scored goal number 5 of the season in the 38th minute, and it was 2-0 at halftime. Justin Cecanecchio made it 3-0 in the 75th minute, and then in stoppage time, Lenny Avilas, his 7th of the season, scored on a penalty kick. So a tremendous effort by Atlantic City and a great season by FC Monmouth as well, getting into the playoffs. So that'll do it. That final score, once again, Atlantic City 3, FC Monmouth 1. Mark Narducci saying, thanks so much for watching, and have a good evening, everybody.